Xbox One games. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload new videos so you never miss anything.
Exactly. Okay, and also there might be some bloody games or mature games, but we're going to put them at the end of the video because it's not kid-friendly. So, we're going to start with Horizon 5. Is that the name of it?
From this, it's Forza Horizon 5.
Horizon 5.
Okay, we can trim this out. Go back to your position.
I've never played that game in my life. I don't know that.
Forza Horizon 5. And so what this game does basically is, it's not that, there's not many things to do. If you're not that competitive of a person and you don't like car games, not recommend this.
Out of 10, what would you get it?
If I had to rate it 5 stars, like 1 out of 5 stars, I would say get 3.5 stars. Because a lot of it's about, like, a lot of it's competitive. And then if you don't like competitive stuff, and once you've completed all the stuff, like the missions and things, you can't, all you do is just drive around, hit buildings.
Yep.
You can drive to destinations or
a lot of games on this list is like that. So,
yeah.
Out of 5, I would probably give it
I would give it 3.5 stars.
I'd give it a 3.
Okay. We're down Forza Horizon 5. Now, Guitar Hero Live.
So, my dad got this, and it came with a guitar, obviously, and it was super expensive, and it's just like Guitar Hero, but it's just newer, and it's just the same thing. Like, it's just the same thing rehashed, just better graphics and a better guitar. So, I like the original Guitar Hero. It's like, that's like a 4. It's a really good game, and this is pretty much like the exact same thing, but it's just a better version, so I would just give it a 4.
I would sound like a 4 and a third. A 4 and a third.
Yeah.
Stars. Because better graphics, that ups it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just the same thing, but just, different songs and better graphics.
Alright.
Next, we have Star Wars Battlefront. I love this game. I love this game so much. It's just like if you were playing Call of Duty, but if you were like a stormtrooper, or if you were Darth Vader, a rebel, or like, it's just like if it Call of Duty, but it took place in Star Wars, and I love it. A lot of people hate this game, and they hate the new one that was out, Battlefront 2. They hate that one too, but I just love this game. Out of 5, I would definitely give it a 4.5. I love this game. I play it so much. I love to just go around with like Boba Fett and Darth Vader and just like to kill people. So
I would give it, by judging how it sounds, I would give it a 4 about.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. I definitely recommend this one.
Alright, next is Minecraft Story Mode. I know some of you out there love Minecraft, and that's good. Minecraft is a really good game. And Story Mode, I like Story Mode, don't get me wrong, but I think it should give you a few more options. And then it's
yeah, my sister got it for her birthday. She really, like, when she saw video stuff, she's like, oh, there's so many options, it looks good. And then she played, like, one mission, and she was like, it's just boring.
It's just boring because when you look at it, YouTubers like to interact a lot to get you to watch their videos. But all the game is you're in a story mode and you just choose options of what you say.
I think it's not worth your money. I feel like it's just
not
better
worth
to watch
your money.
videos.
Guys, in our opinion, do not buy this game. This is not a recommended game. I will not recommend this. If you like Minecraft a lot, you're really into Minecraft, you're really into story modes, buy it.
Sure.
Get it.
But if you want to really see what happens and what it's about, I would just look up videos and watch people play it and see how it is before you go buy it, because I don't...
Honestly, I would rather just watch YouTube videos of this. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money and play this game for yourself. Just watch videos of it. It's better.
Out of 5, what would you give it?
2.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was exactly gonna say 2, because it's not.
Graphics are good. Like the plot.
Yeah, it has a good plot and good voice actors and characters, but it's just all around of a game. It's just kind of a letdown for people.
Yep.
Next, we have Lego Marvel Superheroes. This is like I wouldn't say one of the first Lego games, but it's one of my like the first best Lego game. It's just like Lego Batman, Lego Harry Potter, and Indiana Jones. It's just like all the other ones, but it's like with Marvel superheroes. And I love this game. I got it for my birthday. Me and my sister play all the time. But like the other games, it's just once you beat the story mode, it's just you unlock characters, and that's all you do. You just go around the town, unlocking coins, and then getting characters that you probably use once and then, you know, never use again. But the plot of the story is really cool. They have like almost 200 characters in the game. It's ridiculous. They have like, you can be Deadpool, you can be Spider-Man, Hulk, you know, The Thing. You can be anybody, and I think that's cool. It really helped the Lego franchise go up from what it is now. And out of 5, I would probably give it a 3.
Out of 5, I'll give it a 3.5.
All right,
Because
next.
I'm like that type of person that likes to mess around a lot. Okay, next we have the Lego Movie. I wasn't really a big fan of Lego Movie. It's like the same of Lego Marvel.
It's the exact same.
It's the exact same, but
Lego
just with
movie
different characters.
Yeah.
So not much different from
I would
this.
give it a 2 because the characters aren't as interesting as like the superheroes in
Characters
Marvel,
aren't
so.
interesting at all. I would give it a 2.5.
Next, we have the updated version of Lego Marvel Superheroes, which is Lego Avengers, and it's pretty much the same thing, but it's a better plot. Well, it's not a better plot at all, actually, because it's just a rehash of the movies, but you know they make it Lego form. But they have lots of new characters, you know, like the girl version of Thor, you know, Miss Marvel, and more characters, you know, more variety of powers. You can do special moves and interact with other characters. It's just like the other one, but it's just better graphics and better, you know, version of it. So I would give it a 3.5. So yeah, what would you give it out of 5?
3.5 as well. Oh, see, that's a good place to settle. All right, Rayman Legends.
I love this game.
I do too. I think it's very good, but sometimes it's so challenging that at one point it was so challenging that I just gave up on it for a little while.
I agree with that statement, but it's just so fun because there's
so
so many missions.
There's so many things you can do. There's so many missions.
There's characters.
I like how the characters are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's very creative. I like the plot. I like the setup. I would give it a 4.
Yeah, I would give it a 4 too because I had it on my Xbox and I had it on my PS4 or my old PS3. We played all the time. We'd always do the same missions because we loved them so much, and it's a creative game, and out of 5 I would give it a 4 too.
Okay. Battlefield 1.
Now we're getting to the mature area of like Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat. So if you're younger than the age of like 7 or something,
don't watch. Click off the video. If your parents are okay with this, do it. Don't let your parents yell at you. Okay?
We're not showing the game. We're just explaining the game, so it's not gonna be too bad. But
it's not too bad. But at the same time,
we're just reviewing mature games now.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know much about Battlefield. All I know is that shoot people.
My uncle played this game a lot. My dad used to play a lot of Call of Duty. Obviously, the Call of Duty franchise, Battlefield, all that was like super popular. This game is just like all the other ones. I feel like it's just the same thing. Like that's why Call of Duty nowadays is just getting so repetitive and boring, and people are going to more stuff, because it's just the same thing over and over and over. It's just like this is just like the other Call of Duty games, but it's like I think it takes place in older times and stuff. And I never really played it too much. I played like a couple times, but I'm not really a big fan of Call of Duty games nowadays. So out of 5, I would probably get a 2.5. So there's my opinion. What would you get out of 5?
3.
3. All right.
Not quite a 3. I would say a 2 2/3. All right.
A 2 2/3.
A 2 2/3. Zombie Army. Know nothing about that.
Now this one's really mature.
Mature.
There's blood, guts. I love this game honestly because it's super. Like, let's say you really want to challenge the game, like you want it to be impossible. Like this game is super hard. I played it. My uncle bought this game. He played it on our Xbox, and I watched him play. And I played a couple times. The graphics are good. Just like it's just like Nazi zombies come after you, and you just have to kill the zombies and survive. There's online play. You can play more. 4 players, and It's a good game. It's really bloody, so if you like bloody stuff and zombies, guns and stuff, this game would be perfect. But like there's no really.
I would give these games that are mature a higher rating if they were not mature, because I wish that people made games where anybody could play them from any age. It doesn't matter. Like you're probably asking this question before we move on or rate any of this. You're probably asking this question, guys. Why are you reacting to these things? I'm 9 and he's 13. Well, our parents don't get that mad at us for these things. That's why.
I mean, I like playing these games. These games are fun.
I play all of these type of games. It's just some of you out there are probably have a little bit more strict parents and probably don't let you guys play these games.
But if you can't play them and it sounds interesting, then go check it out. You watch video. I would recommend watching videos on these games, more videos on these games before you go play them.
I've learned this lesson on my own. I learned it the hard way. Don't just go into the store and look at games and look at the cover and say, this looks cool, I'm going to buy it. Because a few games that I did that for, they were absolutely terrible.
Well, and don't just take just don't take advice from one person, because they could have a different opinion from anybody else,
Read the back. I would recommend reading the back. And then I would recommend getting more advice from YouTube, videos.
Just anywhere.
Friends, anywhere.
But if someone says it's the best game and then you go and buy it and you really hate the game, don't go bashing on your friend because it's your fault, because you should have looked over more videos, see if you actually like it before you go buy it. And
remember, everybody has a different opinion.
So out of 5, I would probably give this a 3.5 because I think it's creative, but once you beat there's no missions, so it's just kind of repetitive. So, what would you give it?
I would give this 3 stars. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There is a majority of guns. It's very bloody.
It's just another Call of Duty game, but this was the rise of the bad version of Call of Duty, because they had jetpacks, futuristic stuff. It just started the bad Call of Duty train, and I played this game and I was really good at it, but I just didn't like it because people would just fly around and jump off. I just miss the old Call of Duty games where you stay on the ground and shoot people. I don't want to fly with a jetpack. Yeah. I want to stay on the ground, strategize, shoot people, throw grenades, and you know what I mean. I just want to do that.
An actual battlefield. Have you ever thought of this? Do you go into the army and see people flying? No, you see people on the ground taking cover, ducking, pulling up to shoot real quick, pulling back down, reloading, playing tactically. Nowadays, games have started to turn into
futuristic.
Too futuristic.
Yeah.
Because it.
Remember, don't bash. I know there's going to be people in the comments bashing us because we hate the game or saying this and that, but this is just our opinions.
This is our opinion. Remember, all of these are our opinion. Don't click off the video because you like this game. It's our opinion. You guys can think whatever you want. And we're just trying to give you a review of these games.
If you don't like our videos, then just click off, do whatever. If you don't agree with us, then just don't agree. But out of 5, I would probably give this game a 2.5. I think they could have done better without the jetpacks and all that. But I used to be really good at it, but I just stopped playing. I played it for a couple weeks, and I was just I'm done with it.
Yeah, I would give it a 3.
All right, the next. Mortal Kombat. This one's really gruesome, so this one's probably the most gruesome one out of all of them. The most gruesome game, top 10, probably number 3. This game is awesome. I love this game.
It's amazing. So many cool moves. I've played this. He's played this. We've battled each other. I lost 10 times. He won about 25. I suck at the video game.
But it's
super cool.
The next edition of Mortal Kombat. It's just the same, but it's not the same at the same time. They designed the characters differently. There's different fatalities, which fatalities are awesome. You can cut people up and see what happens and what cool things they do, and you can battle online. You can see the different factions, and it's just a bunch of stuff you can do in this game. And you can get to the point where you stay at home and just get really good at it, and you destroy everybody, and you can get really good at this game. It's really a grindy game you can do. I just love this game. I played a lot of it, but once I beat the story and I went online, I just got demolished by a bunch of people that play it all the time. I was just you know, I just got bored. You know, I get bored of a lot of games.
He
That's
gets
just-
bored easily. Trust me. He'll be watching.
Yeah.
He'll be watching YouTube. He'll watch 2 videos and then say, "I'm bored."
Exactly. So at 5, I give this game a straight 4.5. It's super good. It's almost 5, but it's like that close. It's a super good game. I definitely recommend it. But obviously if you're like young, don't.
Don't play this. Just.
But
don't.
if you're young, I mean, if like you're super young and you
super young.
like if you're like, let's say you're like 6, like obviously don't play this game.
No. But if you're like, once you get to the age around 8, 9ish, you can play this game.
Well, if you
It's
get
not-
8 or 9, you
Like,
can ask your
but
parents
you can't,
first.
Yeah,
Probably.
ask your parents. Parents have to know about this game.
Yeah, but if you're like 17, 8, like if you're 17, 18 or whatever, just go ahead and get it. Like it's not like if you think it's cool and you know you want it for your.
If it sounds
just
cool,
get it.
just get it. It's not.
But if you're
it's
around,
not,
like-
it's not so bad that an 18-year-old can't do this.
Yeah.
Catcher, I think this is the first game. I rate this a 5 out of 5.
Woo! I
Alright.
definitely love games.
Okay.
That
Out
was
of all
our,
of these games, which one's your favorite?
out of all of them,
Yes.
probably. I think I'll have to go with Mortal Kombat X.
Me
I
too.
got it. It's so good.
And then my second favorite.
my second favorite.
is Forza Horizon 5. That's my second favorite.
Mine is probably Star Wars Battlefront. Both these games I had so much fun with. The games we, like Frozen, this one, we recommend these games. These are 3 games we recommend the most out of all of them.
Yep.
And I hope you enjoyed
The
our
ones
the
we-
video.
Yeah, the ones that we don't really recommend much is
These ones, you know,